Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 1st, 2023. This is for Aries. Aries, should this video cut off due to time constraints on certain platforms, just know we always upload the extended to YouTube, and we typically upload there first, so if you like, share, and subscribe, you'll be notified of when we do. And the link for that's on our page. Ooh, this is our last shuffle. We have taking steps that just hit the ground. So you may be hitting the ground running. They're saying intuition and manifestation and transformation. So you may be changing through the process as you're going through things. You know, like you have a goal in mind, right? And the journey itself changes you. And by the time you reach the goal, it doesn't matter anymore. And it almost looks like something like that. Like the actual reason for everything was the journey, not the end game. You know what I mean? The reason for things was not what you thought. And that's what this shows. Intuition and manifestation, Five of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh gosh, it's definitely shaping up in that way. Like the reason for you being without was to change something in your life. It was to change the way that you see yourself. You were meant to transform how you see yourself in your contribution to the world. You may have felt like you didn't contribute much to the world. You may have felt like you weren't contributing much to your situation. You may have felt like you were wasting time. Oh, this is real deep, Aries. So we have the Sun, the Eight of Swords, and taking steps. This whole journey, everything that you were going through, and everything you may be going through today, is not what you think. You may be like, well, today I'm going to finish my job. I'm going to go home. I'm going to do X, Y, Z, and the goal is this. You'll find that the goal was really just the journey you were going through, of self discovery. The You are meant to see how you see yourself. You are meant to get to a better place. There's something about feeling defeated and Spirit saying that this was all meant for you to see that you got what it takes. Intuition and manifestation, Five of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, Two of Swords. These are the lies we tell ourselves, right? This is logically, I mean, with the Five of Pentacles, that's like, well, I don't bring much to the table logically, right? Having a very tangible list of things that a person needs in order to be like valuable, productive. And this says that you felt like, you know what, I have no options. I barely have any options, or the choices I have are, you know, crap and crappier kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Like the way that things are set up for me, I don't like these are two options that you have that aren't, neither one of them are desirable, right? And you have to pick between two things that you really just don't care for, or you don't think that is good enough. And they're saying here that the tables have turned, or they will turn, and things are actually better than you think. You are actually way more valuable than you think. You're way more capable than you even imagined about yourself. So the journey itself was to teach you that really the only problem is you. You're the reason why you feel this way. It's not because of what you don't have. It's not because of what you have, or your options or your resources. It's about how you're looking at yourself, right? The greatest commodity in the world is a person and a spirit. And we don't really understand that a lot of times because of how the society is set up, right? You're not valuable unless, like as a man, you're not valuable unless you have money. You know, as a woman, you're not valuable unless you can cook and clean and XYZ, right? And this is saying that the strength of your spirit is much bigger than what the eyes can see, and you're learning that, or you learn that in this journey as you go through the day. Transformation with Six of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. What do I contribute to the world? What am I doing? What am I building? What am I investing my time into? They're saying that you're building something amazing. And the thing is that we're here to learn. And what are you learning? What lessons are you taking in is what Spirit's asking you. This is deep. But it's something that everyone should do, right? But Aries, is, as usual, you're the first, right? You're kicking this off. You have consciousness of lack, King of Wands and Tower, lacking a conviction. So Spirit's testing you. Okay, that's what this says. In your mind, you may say, I lack the things that would give me the King of Wands confidence of saying, I can go after this. I can conquer this. I can win this. And whatever I get is going to be beneficial to everyone around me. But the lack says that it may shock you, or maybe with the tower is about tearing down the ego. And believe it or not, I mean, this particular part, right? It's tearing down the ego. Believe it or not, ego is encased in something bigger than just saying, I am the best. I am awesome. It's also saying everything is bad around me. I'm bad. It's like putting too much emphasis um, on the responsibility of self in some way. Like all the things that are your control, you're taking responsibility for those things, right? That's an ego. That's saying, it's my fault. I'm a bad person. This is why things happen. Things are happening. Bad luck is because of me. Things of that nature. I'm without because of that. And Spirit is saying it's not about that. Things are not happening to you. They're happening for you. And you're being not only tested, but you're being shaped as a spirit. This is a lesson. This is a karmic or a spiritual lesson. The loving man energy is the Emperor and Eight of Cups. There's there may be someone in your life. A loving man doesn't necessarily have to be a man, although this person is very masculine. And now this could be a woman who is very just sure of themselves. They're they're realizing that their greatest power may be that they have to walk away from that ego energy of saying, I'm in control, everything happens because of me. This person may be, with this loving man energy, this would be, it seems as though they're turning away from things that don't serve them. They're turning away from someone or something that is not really doing anything for them. It's not really fulfilling. It's yeah, basically, it just doesn't serve them. They're also walking away from being controlling or a leader. If an emperor walks away, that means that they realize that they're defeated already, or this person may feel defeated. This person may feel like they're stronger away from a situation, or maybe away from you. Does not necessarily have to be that, but this person also feels they feel like there's nothing that they can do. They feel like their hands are tied. It doesn't even make sense. They may have been very controlling, and now they're more passive. That may be the energy there. So you may be experiencing someone walking away from you, and you realize that it seems like it's for the best. They may have been the catalyst for your low self-esteem, and so they're realizing the tables are turning. They realize that the real problem is that their ego is in the crapper. Who they are and the way that they've been carrying themselves is terrible, and they are walking away, either from that or just from you or from something. And they're realizing that everything that they've been doing has led them into a ditch, right? Has led them down a blind alley. And it may be because they are they have their negative and the way that they think, and it looks like they're causing the distance. They're causing the distance, and they may feel like they don't have any other choice but to turn away. So there's something about that there. But either way, you're changing, you're transforming, and it looks as though the change is realizing, what are you putting your time and energy into? What are you building, right? And really see yourself for who you are. It's not about what is not about the outcome. It's about the journey and realizing things about yourself in this. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius. We have another Aries, Scorpio. Then we also have all the fire signs, and we also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? So that you could be dealing with the Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, a Libra, Scorpio cusp. It does not have to be those signs you're dealing with. These signs could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.